and today we'll be learning about the T44 and why I love it so much. Let's start with comparing it to all the other mediums that I think that most people use. So let's look at the T44 with its first gun, which would be the 122mm, and then the 100 OB1 gun. First, the 112mm gun has 1400 DPM. That's very low for any tier 8. With the T44-2, with its gun, doing 1700. Also with the T34-3. Those are three of the lowest DPM tanks. E44 with its 100 LB1 gun has 2219 DPM, which compares pretty good to all the other tanks on this list right now. It beats the 59, beats the T34-2 with its 100mm gun, and it also beats any other gun under 2000 DPM. It does pretty good compared to the T64 Super Pershing and the 047, which are pretty close in time, and the T44-100, which has the same gun as the T44 here. It also gets 7 degrees of gun depression, 23 degrees of elevation, same as the 59, which is pretty good, and you can go hold down. It also has a pretty good turret, but you gotta watch out for the T34s and high-pin guns, because it still can go through your turret, but if you wiggle it, you can still get bounces off time to time. It also has a 7.6 second reload when you have it fully tricked out with consumables and provisions. It has a pretty good power to weight ratio of 22. The only tank that beats it at this tier would be the AMX CDC. The T44, I really like it because of its maneuverability, its armor, and its gun. They're all around pretty good. I mean, they balance each other. That's why I like the tank. It doesn't have the best credit coefficient, but it's a pretty good tank for the maneuverability and the firepower this has on it. It also gets a 3.5 second aim time when you have it fully tricked out with equipment and consumables. Now we're looking at armor expector of the T44. First off, when you have it facing this way, usually it's going to be a hold down. You can hit the back of the turret right here. There's an ammo rack that you can explode. So when you have it looking in another direction, you could explode the ammo rack right there, or you could hit the engine in the back right here. I'd rather hit the ammo rack in the back, then it could have a chance of exploding. When you're looking at frontally and it's showing its hole, you want to shoot on the left side because of its fuel tank right here. You can catch it on fire since the fuel tank's up in the front instead of hitting the driver. I usually get hit in the driver instead of the fuel tank, which kind of hurts the tank anyway. But I'd rather have a fire instead. It has ammo racks on both sides. If you have it looking this way when you're looking at it from the left side, it's crossing through this way. You can shoot the ammo rack right under the turret and hit right here and explode this ammo rack. Or you could hit the one right in the front area more. Or you could hit the fuel tank here. It has a loader, gunner, radio, and a commander, and it has a driver. Now onto the armor. Right here, it's 90mm, and we're looking at it 0 degrees. It's 160 in that area when it's not angled. The lower place is 118. So when you angle it, it makes this really hard to pin. It also makes this angled right here. That makes it easy to pin there. So I like to find the angle right about here. That's where I like to look, because then it gives you 190 here. You can move that a little more and get a bounce, or you can move it back this way and get a bounce that way. You can angle it so it can bounce more off the side. When I'm doing it, I'm wiggling it like this. So I try to bait him either shoot here and get a bounce like that, or I get a bounce off the side. Sometimes I have him hit the side, sometimes I have him hit here. It's a hit or miss more times. Now on to the 3 videos.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you, 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 won't you let the light shine through? In the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light